How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ace, and today, for the first time, I'm being joined by Mishu.
Hello, Mishu here. I stream on Twitch. I've been doing Friday mornings, mostly random things like Roller Coaster Tycoon or Two Point Museum. And I also make amusement park content sometimes on random social medias.
Very cool. So yeah, definitely check her out. Very cool
Mhm.
content. So today we are checking out Erik Gronwall's cover of Linkin Park's Numb. You did mention that, Linkin Park was one of the ones you wanted to check out, and I was like, this is
Mhm.
definitely one of the ones I wanted to check out because a few people on one of the live streams I got to do mentioned this one. I was like, I have to check this one out. Linkin Park's my favorite band. So yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm already excited.
So have you ever heard of Erik Gronwall? Do you know anything about him?
No, I don't know anything about him. Be very curious.
Sure. So, a little information. So, he's been performing in music since 2009. He is a Swedish hard rock and heavy metal singer.
All right.
He won Swedish Idol in 2009, and he does quite a few covers and songs on YouTube as well.
Awesome.
So,
Sounds like a
just
fun time.
absolutely, yeah, just a little snippet. I don't want to give anything away necessarily right up front. I'm excited to check this one out, so I say we go ahead and get started if you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Cool, cool. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And without further ado, Erik Gronwall, Numb. Here we go.
I'm tired of being what you want me to be. A feeling so faithless, a stun at the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me. Put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Everything that you thought I would be has fallen apart right in front of you. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take.
So, what do you think so far?
Honestly, it's pretty cool. I like it. The chorus part is different, and I'm not sure if I like that part yet. But so far, he's doing a good job.
Yeah, it's definitely a little striking, especially if you've listened to this song for 20 years. It's
Mhm.
definitely like an octave up, and it's a little different. But I don't hate it. It's definitely something that I wasn't expecting, as something I'm definitely not used to. But I think for his range, I think it works really well.
Yeah, it was just the initial because you expect it to be at that certain level, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Ooh, this is a little higher than I expected." But I feel like the more I would listen to it, I would just get so into it and love it.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those that would take a little getting used to, but once you like
Mhm.
listen to enough of it, you can definitely like have an appreciation for it. And
Yeah.
not only that, but it is a cover and you want to like separate yourself from the original piece while still honoring the piece. And I think that's a great way to do it.
Yeah, exactly. He's making it his own.
We have the piano playing during this, and it's also like you hear some sound effects in there as well that would kind of represent like the DJ portion of this with the record scratching and stuff. You kind of hear that with the keyboard, and I think that's really cool. That's a great way to go about that. He's also not only doing Chester's parts, which is the primary portion of the vocal work of this song, but he's also doing Mike's part as well. And I think it was really cool having the visual aspect of seeing both of that. One of them was like it was a little transparent, like that was kind of layered on top of. I think that was a great way to go about it. Not only that, but with him specifically, it's just the microphone and you have a couple of lights, and that's really it. So it allows him to stand out a lot more.
Yeah, the video is fairly simple. Like he's not trying to go too wild with it, so it really puts an emphasis on him and the song. And I love that.
So in the past reactions that I've gotten to check out, he's worked with a couple of musicians, one of which is Jonah T, who is mentioned as a producer and mixer on this, but it doesn't say who played the instruments to this. So I don't know who's playing the guitar and the piano for this. You know, in the past, it has been Jonah T and a couple other artists, so it very well could be. So if anybody has any information about that, would definitely love to learn that as well. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this performance, and I'm ready to check out the rest of it if you are.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get back to it. So here we go. Definitely awesome.
Yeah, wow. Like he just took it to the next level in that end part. It was like, wow, that's crazy. I love it.
Yeah, he definitely has some insane range.
Yeah, he got to one point where I was like, wow, I felt like you already went pretty high and I know it goes even higher. So it's like, oh, how are you going to handle this? He did excellent.
No, so in the 2000s, like anime music videos were huge, and Linkin Park and Dragon Ball were synonymous with each other, and it's one of those he went even further beyond moments.
Yeah, it is crazy.
He definitely has some insane range, and I think that's in part why he chose to do the key change like he did. You know, it just it fits his vocal range, and like it works so well here.
No, that makes sense. And then at the end too, where he had the higher part and the lower part, because it does that like lower part, like that was a good complement to each other where he was doing both. And again, it was him making it his own. And it's like you don't want to recreate the exact same thing, because then otherwise it's the exact same thing. Like he had his own take and did his own thing, and it was pretty cool.
With Linkin Park, like they have a new singer now. Some of their songs they have changed the key just to kind of complement Emily's vocal range. You know, it definitely works a little bit better for her. You know, having listened to Linkin Park for 20 plus years, obviously some of those songs are definitely going to sound different by comparison, and it takes some getting used to and stuff. The way I'm thinking about it, there are bands that have been playing for 30, 40, 50 years, and they also have to change the range of how the songs sound. Like AC/DC, for example, they've dropped some of theirs to, complement the fact that, the vocal range has aged a bit, and it makes it a little easier for them to perform the song. So in a way, it's kind of like that.
Which makes perfect sense. And it also gives the song like new growth over time as they keep adjusting and changing to whether it's old singers, new singers, like whoever it is, and the song can live on. And like, who doesn't want that?
Exactly, because I'm glad Linkin Park's back. I don't care. You know, they're a band that has always embraced change no matter what, and they're continuing that philosophy, and I think it's great. I don't know if you noticed while he was singing, but like there were veins sticking out of his neck as well.
No, I didn't notice that. That's funny. I was noticing, I think what you had mentioned last time where it has the like film kind of crinkles on the edge or whatever. I noticed that more this time where it was kind of like an effect that they were doing.
It's legitimately a blink and you miss it, and I don't even know when it happened because it just happened so quick. But
Yeah, it's
yeah,
so quick.
it was definitely like a really cool like effect to put on the video as well.
And then a lot of the shots I felt like were kind of close up of his face until they got to that epic moment towards the end of the song, and then they showed more of him moving his hands.
Mhm.
I thought that was kind of interesting.
Is definitely like a stylistic choice for something like that. You know, like the primary point of the song is the vocals, so you know it definitely makes sense. And then yeah, they backed up and he got like way more emotive on that as well. And yeah, definitely would not mind checking out more from Erik Gronwall. If y'all have any suggestions or anything we should know about, definitely drop those in the comments below. Would love to check those out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check the description for all the cool stuff like the socials, the link to the video, the buy me a coffee link for any priority requests. And if you made it to the end of the video, comment #Numb. I think that's it for this reaction. Check you out in the next one. Bye guys.